Right.
When I be doing my videos at the time, bro, I be doing like takes over and over.
Yeah, that's
What's going on YouTube? How you feeling? I'm here today with my guy, Moo Banger, 7-0, 7 knockout. The best in the city, in my opinion.
Yes, sir.
So Moo, how we do? Upbringing like?
Upbringing, man. I come from a hard family. A family that's a hard family. Come from I was born in West Philadelphia, raised in Southwest Philadelphia. So I was born with my biological parents. Well, my biological parents, civil Gans. My dad, Theo Haywood. They was in the streets, street people. Seen a lot of stuff growing up. I seen a lot of stuff growing up as far as with my parents. And stuff that little kids not supposed to see. Seen a lot of shit growing up, bro. That's what made me into the man I am today. I have my uncle adopted me when I was about two or three. He adopted me from my parents. I went over there and I ain't lie. I always appreciate my uncle, which I call my dad now. That's who I call my dad now. That's my trainer.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. They adopted me when I was younger. And yeah, they taught me a lot. He always kept me under his wing. My uncle always kept me under his wing. When my big brother Dame and I, they always kept me under their wing. They taught me a lot of things. They taught me how to be a man and stuff like that. So I always appreciate them. I appreciate my aunt. And my mom, my real mom, that's my aunt. That's my aunt's sister. So she took me in from them. And yeah, man, I just had I had a kind of like a hard upbringing. But yeah, that's what made me into the person I am today. Made me strong in mind. Made me a workaholic. It made me not give a fuck about what nobody else could think. You know what I'm saying? So, cause I come from nothing. I come from the bottom of the bottom. I come from dirty shoes. I come from, you know what I'm saying? Like I come from nothing. So that's why I'm the way I am now. People can say I'm conceited. People can say I'm cocky. But what you expect? You know what I'm saying? I ain't never had nothing in life. I always had people looking past me. Nobody ever looked at me and get what I'm saying? It said he gonna be the one. People always look past me and thought I was gonna be in jail or dead or something like that by the time I turned 18. It's people I can go back to West Philly and always I can see now and really praise me because they thought I would not be the way I am now. You know what I'm saying? Literally. So that I'll always be blessed. I went through a lot of life-threatening situations. I got hit by a car in 2020. I was 15. Died. It was a Muslim lady too. She got out the car, gave me CPR. Came back to life. Died again in the hospital. Came back to life. Went through that. So it was just like I'm here for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Damn.
Yeah, that's what made me into the person I am today, though. I'm always blessed, though. I'm forever blessed and grateful for everything. Sky's the limit, though, for me.
Definitely sky's the limit.
Yeah.
19 man,
Yep.
God willing, like by the time like 23, 22, watching.
Yeah.
Like when I say best in the city, I'm not just saying it like that.
For sure.
Shoot, best in the world. So like, when did you start boxing?
I started boxing by the age of 3, but I was always around like boxing. Like my whole family like consisted of boxers. From my great grandpa all the way up to my big brother. So I basically was in there since I was born. But I started really like running around in the gym, playing around with the gloves when I was like 3 years old. And my first fight, I was 8. Yeah, my first fight, yeah. So,
I was the amateurs, like, cause you know a lot of times, people be saying like the amateur is not like the pros.
Right.
Cause I know like in the pros, like you don't be wearing no headgear or nothing like that.
Right.
What was the difference like?
The amateurs is real fast paced. Like fast pace, 1,000 punches, you just gotta stay busy. Pros is more slowed down, gotta pick your shots and be more cautious because it's smaller gloves, grown men you fighting, there's no headgear. So any punch could change the fight, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
What was your record like in the pros? No, in the amateurs.
Amateurs, I had about 118 fights. So I probably I know I had like 97 wins. Like 97 wins, yeah.
Why did you start boxing though? Like,
Start.
Yeah.
Actually taking it
I feel low, cause you know sometimes, like, even little kids, they start like, like for example, some people be like, they start boxing.
Right.
When they get a certain age, they just like fall out of
they fuck. But me, I was blessed to have a big brother that boxed, so I seen the pros and cons that came with the pros with him, and I seen where he went wrong at. So me just looking at him, he was like one of the best in the city at the time when he was a pro. So he motivated me to start boxing and to keep it going was with like his flaws and where he went wrong at. So I always told myself I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do it. He did wrong. I'm not gonna not listen to my trainer and stuff like that. So that's what motivated me more to keep on. You know what I'm saying?
You know, like I be asking a lot of fighters, before fights, do you get nervous? I know you told me that one time, but they don't know. Like,
well, before fights, I don't really I be anxious, but I don't be nervous. Like, I know some fights, it happens. It's just this boxing. It's going to come with jitters, you have stuff like that. But I get anxious. I don't never get nervous before fights. I just get real anxious.
how was your first pro fight like after the hammers? Like, what made you go pro though? I didn't ask you. Like, what made you go pro?
Bro, it was just, I just felt like it was time. Like, it was a time period where I was barely getting fights in the city. And I would just had to go to the nationals, and I wouldn't get denied because it'd be like politics, you know what I'm saying? If I go to the nationals, but I wasn't really getting fights in the city. I would get a fight, then the fight would not happen, or opponent would pull out. And I was just mentally like just not there for the amateur. Like, I didn't, if I would have stayed amateur, I probably would have just been like, bro, I don't care for this shit. You know what I'm saying? So why do I keep getting hit upside my head for no money? Well, I could turn pro and do great and get hit upside my head for money. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just felt like it was time. Our trainers felt it was time. So it was just a whole team opinion. So we just turned pro and all that.
What age did you turn pro?
18. 18. I'm 19, about to be 20 next month. So I turned pro 18. 7 fights in a year.
That's crazy.
That's
man.
crazy.
I forgot to tell you that 6 fight. No, your 7 fight. Like 6 fight was like first round knockout.
Yep.
And you know, like I don't think that you be training. Like
I train every day. Probably 3 times a day actually. Do my morning run. I pray Fajr. Do my morning run. Come home. Pray again. Go to train again, and then I'll probably do a night session or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you know, a lot of times people be saying boxing is the longest sport. Is it true?
Yeah, hell yeah, absolutely. Boxing probably the most loneliest sport. Like, I don't really know how to explain it, but boxers know. Like, boxers know it get lonely. It can get lonely, especially if you lose. Like, everybody don't got a perfect record. Everybody don't got a perfect record. It's boxing. We grown men, so if we have the hiccup and we lose, you get back to the drawing board. That's when it get lonely for real, because you have family and friends that you thought was important. You to the end that turn their back on you if you lose or if it ain't going in your favor or something like that. You have people telling you things like just getting in your head mentally. Like between all of us, I went through some depression, mental health issues probably like in the last couple months, and it was crazy. And it was like family members telling me like shit I ain't never thought they would tell me in my life. You know what I'm saying? And I thought I was doing right, and I am doing right. I'm doing good. I'm doing great. But it's just people that be having animosity towards you for no reason, though. You get what I'm saying? But you just kill people like that with success. That's all. You don't dwell on it. You don't cry. You don't do none of that. You get in your head mentally, but you just kill people with success, and it just make you go harder. And that's with anything, not even just boxing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Like, you got any advice for me? Because, you know, I be coming to the gym.
Right.
At time training with y'all. Like, this year I'm thinking about going amateurs.
Going amateurs, the only advice is to keep going. Like, it is sky's the limit. It don't matter about age. It don't matter about how late you started boxing. Just keep going. I know people that started fighting at 26. Started boxing at 26 and already, like JYD. He started boxing late and shit. Now look at him. He's like one of the top pros right now. And all that. But it don't matter. Just keep going. Never listen to nobody. Sky's the limit. That's my advice. You know what I'm saying?
Like, moving on.
The fight that I went to, it was like I think your 3rd pro fight.
Right.
It gave you more Spanish move.
Yeah.
Like when you hit him with that punch, I'm gonna show you on YouTube. I'm gonna show you the point that I'm talking about. Like, how do you know him? Like, cause you know a lot of times when people fighting in the first round, they be kind of cautious because they're like everybody dangerous in the first round. Everybody
is dangerous in the first round, which I don't go for knockouts. And I feel like most people think I just go in there looking for a knockout. I don't. I'm 19. I just got natural strength, and the punches that I knock people out with is punches that we work on 1,000 times in training, over and over and over again until we perfect it. And this punches I knock people out in sparring with. It was $16 in the headgear, and I do that. I replicate it in the fight. You know what I'm saying? So it don't just be luck. It don't be I go in there looking for a knockout. It just be it be reps of me doing it, and then and it just show, like the work just show.
And you know, a lot of times people don't understand that. Like you might go see a boxer, you might win the first round,
Right.
but there's a lot of sparring, there's a lot of things they have to do to get ready for it.
Right.
It look easy, but it's not easy.
And it's hard sparring too. Like my last fight was, they said it was gonna be my toughest test. Guy I fought was 4-2, all wins coming by knockout. He recently stopped somebody that was 6-0. So I was hearing talks like, this is my toughest fight, and he gonna be a little tough, and he gonna eat rounds. And I'm just like, okay, like I know me, and I know him. I've been watching him, so it just is.
I ain't gonna lie, when you see Moo train,
Yeah.
like one time I went down to the gym, it was like last year around this time, bro.
Right.
When I saw him training, I didn't even know he was 18, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like Moo told me, like, every time he fight, he's just trying to open nigga and like
Right.
kill him,
And just-
kill, like.
Kill or be killed. That's literally the motto. It's like some people. You got people like Devontae Davis. You got people like Mike Tyson. You got people like me. We done went through a lot of life trauma at young ages. So, it's better to just let your anger out in the ring. That's what I do. When I walk through that walkout and the whole preparation before the fight, right, get my hands right, do the walkout, it's like a whole different person come out. Literally, it's not. And I'm not even just talking. That's probably for all of them. That's, you feel what I'm saying? Got a lot of anger in them. It's just a whole different person come out, and that's where you just need to let it out at. And that's the best place to let it out at. Instead of doing something stupid in the streets, let it out in the ring.
I was going to tell you that too, but it's like a lot of times this is what I've been seeing.
Right.
I know somebody personally.
Right.
It was trying to be a hunter.
Right.
But right now it's like, do you know why boxers like, you know, trying to be in the street and also boxing?
To be honest, I think it's just the people. It's either the people they hang around, they just stupid minded. No offense to them, but that's the truth. But it could be the people they hang around. It could be because they stupid minded. They just followers, or they just want to be something they're not. Why are you being something you're not? And you can be good at something that's a positive thing. You get what I'm saying? And you can change your life around from that. They look at the streets and get fast money. That shit temporary.
That's fast thing come. That's unfast.
That's temporary money, bro. And you can box and you can make a lot of money, and that can be a lifelong money. You know what I'm saying? If you invest it right. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I didn't grow up around street stuff my whole life. My real dad was in the streets. My mom was in the streets. All took in and out of jail. Both of my parents in and out of jail. Family in and out of jail. It's just me. I just always had a different goal and different mindset and different look at things. You know what I'm saying? At a young age, I just got an older mind.
That's what I'm trying
You know what I'm saying? I just got an older mind, so I know what I'm gonna be, and I can see my future. So there's no reason for me to be in the streets. I didn't cut off a lot of. I had friends that was in the streets, and I cut them off for my career. You know what I'm saying? For my career.
You got to, man.
Yep. I ain't cut them off because nobody else told me to do it, or nobody else. I cut them off because I felt like it was best for me. You know what I'm saying? So. That's my whole thing with that.
Who your top 5 fighters out right now?
Out right now or all time?
All time.
Marvin Hagler. I don't know. They look up Marvin Hagler. It was Devontae, but not anymore. I go Marvin Hagler, Terrence Crawford. I go Salvador Sanchez. That's an old school fighter back then. Nice. Who else? Aaron Pryor and young Floyd Mayweather. I only named one current fighter. That's Terrence Crawford. I don't really watch current fighters no more. I watch them because it'd be popular and it'd be fights to watch, but it's just new fighters is like.
I want to say something too. Right nowadays, like the boxers be trying to like be like that, like you know, buddy.
And I got one more current fighter, Atif Overton.
Yeah,
I look up to Atif. That's my big brother. I look up to him in a lot of areas, not even just with boxing. He showed me a lot of stuff. Taught me a lot of stuff, and that's just my big brother. I look up to him too. He gonna be one of the greats too. Yeah.
And why do you think that, like right now in boxing, you be like, like you know, that's my guy. I don't want to fight him.
Right.
I think like that's not good for the sport to fight.
If people pick who they fight, right?
Yeah.
Like I feel like if it's me and it's a bag, I'm fighting. Like at the end of the day, we both gonna make money. Why not fight each other? We both the top dogs in the division. Why not? Why avoid fighting each other when we both can make a tons amount of money? You get what I'm saying? So I think, me personally, I'm fighting for that bag. After the fight, we can be back cool. If not, we don't have to be back cool. But at the end of the day, it's about business and it's about getting that money. Money is life.
Definitely.
You get what I'm saying? Like
You know, a lot of times people can say money don't make you happy.
Yeah,
Money can
hell
solve
yeah.
a lot of problems,
It
man.
can. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yep. That's why Javante Davis say like he don't give a fuck about them belts. He just want their money. That's why he ain't chasing after them belts. But yeah, that's the same type of time I'll be on.
Like Jake Paul right now, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes people be calling him as like, yeah, YouTuber, but I think like the YouTuber is popping now. If you look at Speed.
Jake Paul is a businessman though. He a businessman. He took YouTube. He had a big following on YouTube and did the celebrity boxing, which all his following came over there. And now look, he making more money from regular boxing. He making money from all different type of aspects for YouTube, his promotion company, regular. He making like he a real businessman. That's real move. You can't knock him for that because he's making more money than us.
That's what I was going to say. Like Jake Paul, the money you making, the boxing not making that.
Hell yeah, hell no.
Who's your top five fighter out of Philly right now?
Out of Philly, Atif Overton. We'd go me. We'd go. I'm gonna go my man DJ Dennis Thompson. I grew up with DJ. He gonna be nice. Who else I go with? Philly. Johnny Juan Rivera. I go Johnny.
You're trying to give it back my belt, man.
that's like my sparring partner since he was 5. He nice. And Boots. Boots. I read that 5 out of Philly. Boots.
Did you ever train with Boots?
Yeah. My last camp, I was over there training with him and all that, chopping it up with him. Boots real cool dude. They all cool over there at Boise Jump. Yeah.
Do you see him being undefeated? Because I don't see you acting like.
You don't think he could be undefeated?
I'm not saying it, but I
yeah.
Like right
no,
now.
No. That's an opinion though. Everybody thinks it, but I don't see nobody beating Boots right now.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, and I'm gonna keep it at being. You know, everybody know I keep it at being. I don't see nobody beating him right now. As far as like in the future, I would say Bud to give him a fight, but Bud probably would retire. He did retire. He already retired, but retired before. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see nobody at all beating him. So I think he'll stay undefeated, in my opinion.
Like Virgil Ortiz, that's it. They gonna fight. Who you got winning?
Virgil Ortiz.
I got Boots winning. Like
what the? Boots gonna demolish that nigga. That's easy work. It's gonna be just like the Stanionis fight. That's how he made that easy as shit. It's gonna be easy.
So, boy, like, you know, the amateurs right now, the thing that I be seeing, man, it's like people be caring about the records. Like,
right.
I think the amateurs, when you fight an amateur, you just gotta go there and learn.
Yeah, that's
get ready for the pros.
Yeah, that's just a lot of new school trainers and fighters. Trainers probably being in your head, but amateurs is about learning. You're not getting paid and none of that. It's just about learning. At the end of the day, it's a learn. It's just a learning experience. I had a lot of fights. I lost a lot of fights, and I won a lot of fights. You know what I'm saying? But it's a learning experience. Now look at me now. I ain't the best I can be, but I know I'm getting there. You know what I'm saying? Because I learned certain shit. So yeah, I still got a lot more improvement to do. I'm still young, still growing. You know what I'm saying?
And I was gonna ask you that fight too. I didn't cut you off. You was fighting against a bull named Brown.
Yeah.
You hit him with a body shot.
Brown.
Yeah, like how do you know when to hit him though? Because you know, sometimes people might be the boxers, but I think like you're like genius. Like,
yeah.
The way you gotta think about like.
See, boxing is art at the end of the day. It's art. It's art. So when you practice, you practice certain shots with your trainer, it's just gonna be like second nature in the ring. You see your opponent make a mistake, that punch right there. You see that punch open, it's right there. It's you hear your coach voice in the back of your head, even though they in your corner, you hear that voice in the back of your head. It's just there. You know what I'm saying? And Frank Brown was a vet, a known vet. He fought Ish. He fought a lot. He fought Isaiah Johnson. He fought a lot of people. He was a vet and never got stopped in the first round. He got stopped one time. He had like 21 fights. He never got stopped in the first round. So I was going in there cautious, but he overshot one of his shots, and that shot was there. That we worked on in camp. That's the execution.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, like 7 wins, 7 knockouts. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But you see, you never good up on knockouts or nothing.
At all. You know, I don't even train for knockouts. They just come. And I don't even have my grown man shirt for.
That's what I'm saying. You only 19, yo.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But and then even with that, it's a lot of stuff the fans and people in the boxing world didn't see. A lot of people can criticize. A lot of people can say what they want to say, but they ain't never get in the ring with me. Yeah. People that got in the ring with me, I tell you. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that got in the ring with me, I tell you.
I know.
Yeah.
I see them train.
Yeah, but it's a lot with me. It's not just power. That's all these scenes so far because the competition. Once the competition start getting up here, they start seeing the skill. They start seeing the versatile ways that I fight. They start seeing the defense. They start seeing the distance. They start seeing that sharp jab. They start seeing I can fight every way. I'm not just a power puncher at all. Yup.
Man, yo, Jungle, can you see if you're still recording?
My man Watt is texting me.
Alright.
And Watt too. Stephen Williams. That's my big bro. Big Watt. We be in a camp together. That's my guy. He can be something too. He just need to stay focused, and that's what all of us though. We just all need to stay focused and be good. He just texted me.
Yo, Jungle, how many minutes is it, bro?
Now, that's a good job. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
17.
Alright, so
Might be 18.
man,
Yup. It's a good job.
what you think about Cool Boy Steph?
Scooter, that's my guy too. He watched me grow up since I was young. I used to always see him spar my big brother, and we from the same like neighborhood a little bit. But he good. It's just boxing. Like there's a little hiccups. You could tell he wasn't himself in his last fight.
It's like he told me that
Yeah.
one time when he went down, like
Yeah.
what you call it, I forgot the country,
Yeah.
Japan.
Yeah,
When he fought
Japan.
on Japanese bull,
Yeah,
and it's crazy when he lost. There was also people in Philly making fun of him.
yeah,
Like,
and them the same people. Like I said, they don't be in a ring. People that you just need to block people like that out. I'll block people like that out. Even family. Like you're not in the ring taking punches. You're not in the ring doing nothing. You just looking at it from a fan's perspective that don't have no boxing experience. You know what I'm saying? So I just brush people up. Like I said, kill them with success, and Scooter is killing them with success.
definitely.
He is. He at the end of the day, he making a lot of money. At the end of the day, he's still one of Philly's greats. At the end of the day, he still was a belt holder. He had a lot. He had all the belts, I think, at one point.
Yeah, he still got a belt.
Yeah, he still got a belt. So it's just boxing. This is a little bump in the road. He'll get back. All the great. It happened to the greats. Happened to everybody. So
Like for example, like you know, boxing and stuff like that. You know, when fighters coming out, I was watching Cool Boy Steph. He was saying like he would say he had to cut certain people off because like they think like your money is their money and stuff like that. I need to deal with it when families start coming in there.
And that's real, and it's crazy because I'm 19 and I already experienced it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Imagine when I start making that. It's just with people like that, bro. You gotta act broke with them. You act broke with them, I bet you they get out your ear. I bet you they stop coming around, and that's what you need. You don't need them to be around anymore. So, just if they ain't benefiting you, you don't help them out. You know what I'm saying? That's my whole thing.
But yeah, you gotta be able to tell people no because like I would see them training for fights.
Yep.
Nobody would gym training with them.
Right.
It's like it's the boxers. I know the coaches be training them too,
Right.
but it's the boxers taking the hits.
Right.
But you know, like the brain is really not
Right.
the head in the mind.
At all.
That's like trauma to the brain. Boxers go to training after training after training.
Right.
They get lonely. But you know, at the end of the day, it's like
Right.
you're gonna reap what you sow.
Right. Exactly. That's why I respect every boxer that gets in the ring, even boxers I don't like. Even boxers I dislike, even boxers I don't like as fighters, even boxers I don't like as people outside the ring. But I respect all of them that get in the ring. This is a grown man's sport, it's a man's sport. You can die.
No, you can't.
You can
like,
die in the ring. And that's what I be trying to tell people that don't have no boxing experience. You can die in that ring. This is a dangerous sport, a real dangerous sport. So I respect anybody that get in the ring and take punches, and you know what I'm saying. I respect all of it. I respect all the boxers.
What you think about my guy Mark, man? Like,
Mar's sharp. Mar's sharp. He definitely sharp. He definitely sharp. He's sharp.
you and Dean, you're around the same age.
Yeah, me and Dean.
Similar, no.
Yeah, we grew up with each other. Me and Dean, that was actually one of my first sparring partners. Cause Dean, yeah, that was actually one of my first sparring partners. He's sharp too. He got a good coach. Outlaw, he knows a lot.
Big bro, Outlaw,
Yeah, he know a lot. Outlaw know a lot. They my guys. He know a lot. He been in the ring before, so that's a good thing too. So cause Dean got a great future in him. He got the right upbringing. He got the right backing. So
But like one thing I learned about Big Bro Outlaw is like a teacher. You
Yeah.
got coaches and you got teachers.
Devin Price too.
Oh yeah.
Devin Price, that's like one of my closest friends in boxing. Me and him, bro, that was one of my first sparring partners too. With him, Kadeen, and Johnny, it was my three first sparring partners. Devin gonna be sharp. He's sharp. He know a lot. He's smart.
I seen
And
some
he's
of
real
his
strong. He's strong as shit. That's what people don't know about Devin. He's strong as shit. And he's strong as shit. He gonna be sharp. And he work. He a workaholic.
And one thing too, on March 2nd, Big Bro Outlaw, then both of them gonna
Yeah,
fight.
they on the same card. That's gonna be a good
I'm
jump.
definitely gonna be there, God willing.
That's gonna be a good jump. I'm trying to make it to that jump too.
Father and son.
Yeah.
But what you think about mental health? Like I know, for example, with boxers coming up and stuff like that, like people think, yeah, be a man.
Right.
I know you got 7 knockouts, but I think sometimes we all go through life.
We all go through life situations.
And when I'm going through life, I just know to work out. I don't smoke or drink and stuff like that.
Right.
But I try to tell other people too, it's very things to do instead of really. I look at my body like a tank.
Right.
I don't drink and smoke and party. I don't do none of that. You trying to take care of your body.
Right.
But if you got any advice for people that's going to
Man, advice on mental health, it's just find somebody to talk to. The more you hold it in, the more that shit gonna hurt, and the more it's gonna build up anger. More of them. That's it. And I can tell y'all that from experience. I was going through a lot of mental health and life situations. I was a kid, but I never expressed myself to nobody. And I did recently, and it turned out to be, and it was anger a little bit. And then it led to people saying stuff to me I never thought they'd say to me before. It led to a lot of stuff. So I advise everybody to just talk. If you're going to do something, talk to someone. If you're going, even therapy, if you're going to do something, even you got a girlfriend, talk to your girlfriend. Anything like that, just find somebody to talk to that's going to really help you with it and going to help, you know what I'm saying, help you out. Just talk to somebody. You don't need to hold that in. You don't need to hold that in. That's going to turn into anger. You don't want to be stupid. You don't want to start thinking about killing yourself. You don't want to start thinking about shit like that. That shit ain't no joke.
Speaking of that, pause. I don't think if you know him, he used to be a basketball coach in Philly. And recently, he committed suicide.
Right.
But it's so crazy because I done seen him put a lot of kids on. Even I don't think if you know him, something power, he play basketball, he basketball.
Right. I don't know. I might.
And he put all them on.
Yeah.
But it's sometimes I kind of look at people that's givers, never givers.
People,
they be looking out for people.
And then people don't look out for them, or he don't look out for himself. You know what I'm saying? So it's people go through a lot of battles in silence though, bro. People can smile every day, you can laugh every day, bitter every day. That shit is still shit on their mental. Trust me, it's still shit on it. And it could be people that have never even went through nothing. It could just be people that's insecure or shit like that. There's a lot of stuff that makes mental health and builds mental health, and that's what people don't understand. People just think mental health comes out of nowhere. It don't. That shit can come from built up. That shit can come from when you little all the way to when you get older. That shit can come from anything, bro. That shit don't just happen out of nowhere. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Whenever you're going through something, man, find somebody to talk to, man.
Oh yeah. And me, when I talk to somebody, it was just when I let it out, actually, and I let it out, everything out, it made me feel so much better, bro. And people still, I might be still dealing with this shit, but I go to the masjid every day, read every day, get closer to your guy. You know what I'm saying? That can help too.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I got this one for you, bro.
Yeah.
Ramadan coming up.
Yeah, yep.
This way, Slick.
My God. Appreciate you, bro.
No problem.
My God. Needed some of these too.
Yeah, we gonna work it up, bro. I
That's
really
it.
appreciate you.
I appreciate you too, bro. You
Thank you,
already
man.
know.
When the next time you fighting?
March 28th it's gonna be streamed on DAZN TV, national television. It's gonna be held. The show gonna be held at 2300 Arena in South Philadelphia.
Ooh, bang. Oh, you fighting in Philly?
Yeah, yep. 2300 Arena.
I'm gonna be there, man.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you.
You already know.